Sent me 247 creepy texts. I blocked him. Did him. Prayed he'd stop. But he didn't. He got smarter. And I found out he had a wife. And kids. That's when I stopped being scared. And starting even. So I did what no one expected. I sent everything message straight to his wife's. Happened next. Oh honey, it exploded. His marriage, his secrets. All shattered. Want revenge. How I turned fear into fire. Hit that, drop a comment, and don't forget to. This isn't just drama. It's justice. It's like a compliment. Or at least that's how I tried to see it. Know those DMs that come through late at endless. Flirty. Bored. Maybe. I didn't think. He said I had a smile that could blind. Weird, but I laughed. First it was innocent. Or close enough. It looked stunning at the family party. Laugh. Addictive. Wasn't until the 17th message. Yes, I did. That it turned. Ever think about what it would be like? Paused. You're married. You're my cousin-in-law. That's the moment I knew I should have blocked. I didn't. Not yet. Because some part of me ramped it up quick. March 23. Picture of the two of us at my sister's wedding. It zoomed in on just me. You really don't know what you do to people. Tried to brush it off. Even showed my best friend. Creepy, she whispered, then louder. Oh, he's obsessed. 40th text came at 3 a.m. Poem. 1. I'm lonely with only. Was desperate. Voice note. Be breathing. Do you ever think about kissing me? Not even once. Not even by accident. It's when I blocked him. Blocked doesn't mean gone. Wish I could say that was the end of it. You know what happens next? Got an anonymous Instagram message that said, I still see you. I knew it was him. Who else would say that? Who else would send me a photo of my son into my apartment, wearing the same hat on that morning? I felt sick. And came the email. Long one. And with his initials. My marriage is a cage. You're the only one who sees me. Except I didn't want to. I never asked for this. Told my sister. She went pale. He's always been weird, but she didn't do anything. His family. His drama. His denial. I started screenshotting everything. Hates. Account usernames. Voice notes. Threats. 247 messages. Made a folder. Titled it, If I Go Missing. It was July 4th. The barbecue. Kind where everyone pretends they like each other until the drinks kick in. Was there. His wife. Like he didn't send me 247 texts about taking whipped cream off my fingers. Made eye contact. And texted me, Red looks good on you. I exploded. You really think I won't show your wife? I snapped. My voice cracked loud enough to silence the station. One turned. My aunt dropped her plate. Mom gasped. His wife stared. Froze. I don't know what you're talking about. Really? I pulled out my phone. I have everything. 247 messages. Want to read them out loud or should I? Lunch for my phone. Rookie mistake. My cousin, his brother, stepped in. Cough. Screaming match that followed was Mary. His wife kept asking, what's happening? What's she talking about? I denied everything. Or I was lying. I was obsessed with him. And I dropped the bomb. I really shouldn't text people while wearing a work badge. In the reflection. The next day I sent her the letter. All of it. Screenshots. Voice notes. Location tagged photos. The creepy poem. Reply. Just one word. Thanks. That evening his Facebook said single. Didn't message me again. But I wasn't done. I filed a police report. Not to press charges yet, but to get it on record. I also shared my story anonymously on Reddit. Let's just say it went viral. Comments. Brutal. Supportive. Righteous. His wife DM'd me 2 days later. Can I call you? Met at a coffee shop. Neutral ground. He looked tired but strong. He said I was imagining things, she said. Slit me. Said you were flirting. Laughed. Bitterly. I don't flirt with men who send me 3 a.m. exercises. He handed me a small envelope. I'm leaving him. You should know. Thank you card. Gift card. And a sticky note that said, never doubt yourself again. A week later she posted her side of the story. Photos of his messages. Of the voice notes. Screenshots of his other victims. I wasn't the only one. Comment section was nuclear. He tagged his workplace, mom. His fantasy football group. The fallout was immediate. He added me to a private group chat. The source. 5 women. All had received creepy messages from him. Some flirtier. Some darker. One of them had worked with him. There was a barista. Third. his kid's dance teacher. Put everything together. Timelines. Turns. We sent them, anonymously, to his agent. Left him. Quickly. Changed her last name back. On Instagram, she posted a picture of her new aunt with the caption, "Free. Lee. Tried damage control. Account was hacked. Misunderstood. The internet doesn't forget. It was suspended pending investigation. Thanked us for coming forward. 2 weeks later he was gone. At least scrubbed from the company website. It got around. Mutual friends started distancing themselves. I had no idea, they said. My mom, out. Also nervous. If this causes family drama, she asked. I stared at her. And he was the drama. Thanksgiving he wasn't invited. His parents didn't argue. Sighed. Seat was empty. He asked why. I didn't delete the folder. But backed up. Just in case. Sometimes I still get anonymous messages. Emojis. A single hi. I block. Screenshot. Move on. Because now I don't flinch. If I won. And I'm not the one hiding. Anything happened after it all blew up. Well, I hadn't heard from in months starting out. I didn't say anything. I always felt something was off. He even said, he made a move on me too back 2019. But we're doing that now. Everyone remembered he'd always been a bit much. Back then, crickets. His own brother called to apologize. I should believed you sooner. I was just shocked. Better late than never, I guess. Then came the Sandazist. From him. A full-on letter from her, accusing me of harassment and defamation. I laughed so hard I nearly dropped. My lawyer, yes I have one now, sent a bite response. Bring it. We have 247 reasons. Haven't heard back since. I wrote an anonymous op-ed. I sent my stalker's messages to his wife. Went viral. Comments. Thousands of women with similar stories. Screenshots. Solidarity. Sisterhood. Podcast reached out. The documentary crew. His worst fear came true. People believed me. Last I heard he's living with his parents. No job. No fantasy football league. Even his dog prefers his ex. As for me, I got promoted. Moved to a new ent. Started dating someone kind. Normal. No red flags. Just peace. I never expected the story to blow up, but it did. An anonymous post on a popular women's subreddit about my situation went viral. I hadn't written it, but someone clearly knew. Then came a DM from a small online magazine. Would you be open to sharing your story? Anonymously, of course. The idea of going public terrified me. The more I thought about it, the more I realized I already had. People were whispering, talking, asking at the grocery store, at yoga, at my dentist's office. So I said yes. I disguised my name, blurred photos, and didn't mention the city. The article framed it as a woman's journey through workplace and family betrayal and survival. The words, my pain and my fire were in every graph. And when the article dropped, let's say the fallout hadn't even started yet. Now they wanted to talk. His sister, who said I was too dramatic, sent a cake. His co-worker who laughed off the text called my aunt said she didn't know what was really going on. And he sent a letter, a handwritten letter, telling me not to take things further legally. It was just a crush that got out of control, he wrote. I didn't mean to hurt anyone. I didn't reply. Some apologies aren't worth opening. Instead, I posted a quote on Instagram. Some people will call you dramatic for adding to the drama they created. Comments section exploded. Books filled with this from other women. And I knew This isn't just about me anymore. Then out of where his wife emailed me. It wasn't angry. It wasn't emotional. It was methodical. Tim, she wrote. He's staying at his mother's. I'm filing for divorce. And I want you to know, you weren't the first. You'll be the last. My heart sank. Not because I felt guilty, but because I realized just how long she'd been living with him. He asked if I'd be willing to talk, just to woman. Met for coffee. No makeup. No armor. No pretenses. Told me everything. About other women, face, gaslighting, spyware on her phone. It was darker than I thought. We hugged when we left. We didn't need to. We were done crying over him. A month later, I was asked to speak on about online harassment and stalking. That terrified me and thrilled me. Stand of hundreds of people I started with. I used to think silence was the best way to survive. Now I know it's the best way to stay stuck. The room was quiet. Then came applause. Polite, real, thunderous applause. Afterward, women lined up to talk. Had tears in their eyes. I just wanted to say thank you. I realized something that day. Revenge isn't always about destruction. Sometimes it's about reclaiming your voice. He asked me if I forgave him. No, I don't think I ever will. But I also don't think about him much anymore. He lost his job, his marriage, his reputation, all by his own doing. I, on the other hand, found something. My voice, my strike, my spine. And I'm not hiding anymore. So when people say, you must feel so vindicated, smile. Because vindication doesn't always look like courtroom justice or public shaming. Sometimes it looks like waking up peaceful. No fear. Just freedom. Maybe that's the best revenge of all. I wasn't going to let him walk away with a slap on the wrist. He had harassed me. Gaslit. Stalked. And when I turned the tables, he played them. This was real life. Not some movie where it's win. I filed a restraining order. I tried to countersue for defamation. His lawyer even called me emotionally unstable. Mistake. As I had evidence. Dates. Times. 240 screenshots. Voicemails. Witness. Yes, I had a courtroom outfit that don't mess with me. His wife walked into court on my side. His face turned ghost white. He sat right behind me. He stuttered on the stand. The judge called a recess after his lie crumbling in real time. His lawyer tried to negotiate a quiet. He smiled. The next hearing. I think they'd be furious. But his mother said, I'm sorry. It's always been this way. We hoped marriage would fix him. Yikes. Dad. He just sighed and said, we told him to stop. Didn't listen. Oh, he's going to lose everything. Didn't ask me to forgive him. They didn't ask me to settle. They just apologized. I didn't know how to respond. It was the first genuine moment of humility in that family. But I still didn't budge. I was tired of being the polite, quiet girl who things slide. I wasn't pressing pause now. One week later, his lawyer emailed my attorney. $50,000 in emotional damages and a formal public apology. NDA included. My response? Make it $100,000. Drop the NDA. And I keep the screenshots. They ghosted us for 3 days. Then folded. He didn't want this in the papers. Didn't want his kids to Google his name one day and find a Reddit thread titled, "My creepy boss sent me 247 texts, so I sent them to his wife." Too bad. Because the internet never forgets. He divorced him. Moved out. Got a condo in the city. He thanked me. Not just for exposing him but for giving her the proof she needed to escape. For years she thought she was crazy. Gaslit. Manipulated. "You saved me too," she said. "We got coffee once. Not friends. Not enemies. Just two women sipping lattes sharing a strange chapter that made us both stronger." After everything, the court case, the money, the humiliation, he still tried to message me. I hope you're happy. You ruined my life. So I sent one final text. No, you ruined your own life. I just stopped letting you get away with it. Then I blocked him. For good. If you're watching this and someone is creeping you out, gaslighting you, stalking you with sweet texts and guilt trips, document everything. Don't wait for it to get worse. Don't doubt your gut. Don't make yourself smaller to protect someone else's reputation. I told the truth, and it set more than just me free. Like, share, subscribe, and most importantly, don't stay silent.